Hello everyone, welcome to Navigate Now with Ife. My name is Ife Oluwa Akintade and I'm your favorite host on this live podcast, on this live enriching podcast. How have we been doing? How have we been doing? I trust that we are grinding, I would say thank you as usual for the everything, streams, sharing, and the enjoying of this rich resources, being put out there. Give me feedbacks, let me know how you're doing, how is it going on your end and all of that. So that we don't waste each other's time, let's jump into what we have today. So last episode we treated how to choose a mentor and the things that we should look out for, how, blah 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 and all of that. So if you missed that episode, please go there. They're available for you for free. Go and enjoy them. If you have questions, reach out to us. We'll reach out to you as soon as possible. So let's go straight into what we have today. It's what do you do with a mentor? How do you treat that relationship, basically? So because it's a relationship, anything you hear ship is a relationship. And a relationship that you don't treat well, it won't last. You will lose it, basically. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing is build a relationship with your mentor, because that person that you're dealing with, that person that you're calling a mentor, is also human. All right, just like you are human as well. So build a relationship. Let me tell you why you need to build that relationship. You both need to be comfortable around each other. There's no way you both will work when you both are not comfortable around each other. So build a relationship. Invest time in getting to know your mentor. Invest your time in getting to know them. As much as they want to release to you, enjoy it. You understand? I'm not saying you should go into their private lives, but invest time into getting to know them, to knowing what their cause is. What is their cause? What is it that they are doing? Do you understand? So, and allow them to understand your aspirations and challenges. Okay, let them also know why you want them as your mentor. Let them know what your aim is. Do you understand? Let it be defined. Let it be known right from time. It's better these things happen at first so that you won't be having conflicting ideas. Basically. So build a relationship with your mentor. Number 2, I said set clear expectations. This one is basically talking about define the scope of your that relationship, of that mentorship relationship. What are we going to be doing? All right, when are we going to be doing what? How are we going to be doing what? Do you understand? What are the boundaries? What are the boundaries? What is the scope? What do I do, or what do we do and we say this is to the extreme? You understand? What do I do and we say, okay, we need to put in more effort? Do you understand? So you need to set clear expectations, clear boundaries, clear scope. I give you an example. Say, for instance, I want to submit to somebody like Tito the writer. She's a lady. She's married. Our marriage is quite young. I think a year or two. Do you understand? We said a mentor is somebody that, I have access to and all of, easily and all of that. So imagine that I will now say, okay, because Tito is my mentor and I am a man, I should not call her 11 p.m. in the night when she's just right beside her husband. Do you understand? That's way out of line. So it needs to be defined. You need to define the scope. You need to define what the access is, what accesses that you guys are going to be having. Do you understand? What is the limit? Do you understand? What is it that you want to gain? What is the apex of what you want to learn? Do you understand? You need to define that scope. You need to set clear expectations right from the beginning. Do you understand? All right. Pardon me for saying, do you understand? All right. The next one, I said, be open to feedback. This is very crucial and jamming. Because you are in a mentorship kind of relationship, there will be feedbacks to what you are doing. As I'm doing this podcast, there will be feedbacks from me as well, from you guys, from my mentor as well. Let me bust your bubble. Some of it will not be palatable. You may not like it. Sometimes you get, oh, well done, you're doing a good job, I love this, and all of that. And sometimes you will get something like, are you serious? Is this what you're doing? Is this all you can do? Is this the best you can come up with? You will get something like that too. So be open to feedback. And this is very crucial. But in that feedback, and I'm going to address both the mentor and the mentee here. As a mentor, let your feedback be critique, let it be graceful. You understand? Let it be critique, but let it be graceful. Let it be constructive. Any feedback that you give that person runs back to the shell and doesn't want to come up again, or doesn't want to rise up again, or it doesn't stir up that person, or it doesn't motivate that person, that's not feedback. Or that's a terrible feedback. That's a destructive feedback. And that person is not fit to be a mentor. Do you understand? Your feedback must be graceful, must be inspiring, must be motivating, must be constructive. All right? And as a mentee, be open to receiving feedback. Like I said, some of them will not be palatable. Understand that feedback is coming from a place of love. Understand that feedback is coming from a place of yearning for the best for you. Understand that feedback is coming from the place of wanting the best for you. I give you an example. I think in 2020 or 2021, there was a career achievers conference that was held. I was under Richard Obiech at that time, and I was one that did the inviting people, setting up the conference on digital platform and all of that, and it was really successful. I mean, big people came by Gambia, and a host of other people came. Do you get? And at the end of it all, so there were gifts for different people, right? So, and they were peculiar gifts for people. I mean, in their magnitude. So, what I did is I gave the gift of A, I gave it to B. I gave that of B to A. One of the resource persons got to discover that, this gift was not for me, it was for this person and all of that. And my mentor, Richard Obiech, he came to meet me, and he came to me, I was like, are you serious? He came very strong on me. If you are not strong, Richard Obiech is one person that it will come strong for you, but it is out of love. Do you understand? It came very strong for me. That thing hit me, but I know that correction was from love. It was a loving correction. It was for me to be better. I mean, it means that I didn't pay attention to details, and I had to take A for B and B for A. Do you understand? I took that correction with all joy. Do you understand? And as a graceful and a seasoned mentor that he is, when we were on our way home, you know what he did? He was like, Ife, that thing came out of love. I didn't mean to hurt you. This, that. That is how it's supposed to be. Feedbacks, criticisms, and all of that has to be grateful. They have to be grateful. It has to be graceful. It has to be constructive. But it has to be strong, so that the message can be passed. All right? Don't let me dwell too much on that. So I said be open to correction. I said be open to correction. I'm sorry about that. Pardon me. So I said we should be open to correction. So straightforward, I'll go to the next one. I said ask questions. You need to also ask questions. Come prepared with specific questions or concern to make the most of your interaction. Your mentor everything may not come to him at that moment. You need to ask questions. For things that you don't understand, ask questions. That's why you have that relationship. Ask questions. All right? Don't shortchange yourself. What you don't know, ask questions. Then the last one, show appreciation. This one is very key. For someone that's been a part of your life, for someone that's taking time to invest into you and all of that, show appreciation. How can you show appreciation? Buy them gifts. Champion their cause. If there's something they want to do, throw yourself into it. When Richard Obiech was doing conference, I threw myself into it. If Pastor Wale wants to do his next conference or whatever program it is, whatever event, I will throw myself into it. Small gifts, on their birthdays, send them nice gifts, words of encouragement too, words of thank you, sir, I really appreciate it, I really understand that this is a lot, and it goes a long way. Show appreciation. So that's about that. On what to do with that mentorship relationship is not limited to this, but at least these are the ones that we'll discuss in this particular episode. So going to the next question, just this, so that we'll round up our time, is can you have more than one mentor? The answer is yes. I mean, you might have different dreams. One of your goals might be you want to achieve a particular financial goal for that year. Another one can be that you want to become a sports person or something. Your financial mentor, your financial expert may not know about sport. Do you understand? So it means you have to have a financial mentor, and you also have to have a mentor for the sport one. All right? Do you understand? Some of us may not be lucky to have a mentor that knows a bit, or that knows, lots of things. Some of us may, we may have them in different people, in different humans, right? So you can have a mentor for different. You understand? So let me go with what I have here. So you can have more than one mentor for one diverse expertise. Different people have different expertise. So if you have different things that you're doing that needs different expertise, yes, you can have more than one mentor. I said different mentors can guide you in various aspects of life or career, such as leadership, technical skills, or work-life balance in their respective fields. Another one is broader perspectives. Having more than one mentor can give you broader perspectives. Let me give you a good example. If I want to get the number 4, I can say 2 plus 2 is 4. Another person can do 5 minus 1 to give me 4. Another person can say 10 minus 6 to give me 4. Someone can say 4 times 1. It will still give 4. Do you understand? But there are different perspectives. It is now for you to know which perspective is perfect for you. And your mentor, they will be able to guide you to know which one is suitable for you. I mean, there's not just one way to achieve one thing. There are different ways, different perspectives, So for you not to be limited to one perspective, because sometimes there can be that limitation too. So when you have more than one, I'm not saying you should have so many. Do you understand? Have constructive number of mentors, It can give you very good different perspectives, The next one is, this is very germane, because you can have more than one mentor or something, there might be instances where there might be overlapping of ideas, overlapping of perspectives and all that, and you need to be very careful. I said ensure each mentor's role is clearly defined to prevent confusion or conflict. This one, you need to pay apt attention. Sometimes they can be overlapping, there can be intersections, entwining of perspectives, of ideas. You need to be able to be careful to go and come out, from that situation. And your mentor can also be someone that will be very instructional and important in doing that. This is the end of this episode on mentorship. Please reach out to us. If you have questions, if you have concerns and all of that, okay, we'll be happy to be of help. If you need mentorship on anything, if it's something I can do and I have the resources, I will. If not, I can, refer. I have quite a number of resources, platforms that can be useful to you, and all of that. So because we're a team in this Navigate Now with Ife, and we have quite a number of people that are joining with us. So until the next time I see you on the next episode, please keep grinding, keep the work going, and I can assure you of one thing: we'll have positive results at the end of this year. Bye for now. I love you.